Good evening. It's Sunday night, 9:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern time, other 30s other places, depending on where you live. We are live, unless you're watching on replay, and then you're part of Team Replay, hashtag Team Replay in the comments every Sunday night, 9:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern time. Like I just said, we go live on Sunday nights with Creator Talk, where we talk about this thing that is creation on YouTube, how to grow on YouTube and other social medias. My co-host is Lynn from the Lynn Project. She's got work. She may or may not be here late. Actually, I told her I would send her an invite in case she got here late, and I haven't even done that yet. So I'm going to do that right now. While we get ready for Creator Talk this week, we're going to talk about a few things. Monetization. Looks like it'll be on the way to the app Clubhouse pretty darn soon. Are you on Clubhouse? Let me know if you are, and follow me. I'm at Jeff Bates at clubhouse.com. Why is it not coming up? Because I'm on the wrong email. That's why. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. I'm really glad you're here. Dean, follow the happy here's. Earth Central is here. It's got some good news. Good, I'm happy. Emily Rose is here. Hello to you and welcome to you. We've got a lot to talk about. I think that the Clubhouse thing is neat, but I don't think a lot of people are on Clubhouse yet. Hey, Noelle, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the channel, by the way, as is Dean. Appreciate that. Sherry also, who just popped in. Awesome. Sunset Travels is here, and I'm really glad to see it. We just had a great stream. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time who are here. Batesball. This week in Batesball, it's my new show. Be every Sunday night. We'll see. It might be more nights than that, but for the baseball season, we will be skipping next week because I'm going to Disney with the fam. But it's going to be a lot of fun to follow along during the baseball season as we talk baseball. This week we talked about my 1977 Top Set Dodgers autographed. It's kind of fun. We did those kinds of things. It'll be a good time all throughout the year, all the way through, well, about Halloween when we have the World Series. My personal bully trying to bully me. I'm hot. I need to turn on my fan. Noelle, yay for the Disney trip, Jeff. That's it is. I'm gonna turn on my fan real fast. Yeah, I'm excited. We missed 2 or 3 trips last year. That was no fun. I guess we still have to wear our mask and all, but we'll be there in about a week and a half in Florida. And Paula, my wife's family, is in California. We're thinking about making a trip out there. We got another trip in October. I'm sick of sitting in the house. I'm over it. We're going. Cancel too much. So anyway, we've got lots of things we're going to talk about, but I want to hear from you guys. Anybody having last week? Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels, who's in the chat, was our guest. We talked about she had 1.3 million views on a short when we said, hey, you want to be on next week? And then by the time she was on, it was at 1.8 million views. That's amazing. And I didn't check tonight, but I know she's still growing like crazy. And I just think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I hope you are having success this week too. I had a little success with a live stream replay, and I want to talk to you about it. I think there's 2 reasons that I've had success with it, and 2 reasons that I've had success with it. And it's something that we've talked about a lot, and that's going to be the main topic tonight. And then we'll get to some other YouTube news and social media news if we have time. So how to optimize your live streams for replay views is the main topic tonight. And number 2, Clubhouse monetization. And then we'll just talk about some more stuff if we have time. We'll go for about an hour or so. So 11 of you are in here right now. Noelle and Sherry and Dean and my personal bully. All of you are members of the channel. Thank you so much for doing that. We're 1 away from 40. 1 more member will be at 40. I think I should do something special for the person who becomes number 50. Or maybe we'll just do a raffle for all of the 50. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I've been doing something new. Been posting on Instagram and on YouTube community tab. A thank you to my members. I'm going to do a couple a day until we get through all of them. And hopefully by then we'll get to 40 or maybe even more by then. But anyway, it's pretty exciting stuff. And I thank you for that. Okay, it's time. Let's get right to it. How do you create a live stream? 1.9 million now, Sherry. Boy, before we go to that, look at that. Sherry. So last week she was at 1.8 million. When I asked her to come on the show about a week preceding that, she was at 1.3 million. So she had 1.3 million views on a short. She had 500,000 views in that week. And since then, she's had another 100,000. Here, my channel, success is in the eye of the beholder, right? I guess You have to decide for yourself what makes a successful channel, and especially when you consider views. But I can tell you, I'll just go to my TubeBuddy app. I'm 12,000 short from 350,000. So what is that? 343, 35, 337? I should 1.9. More than 6 times. That's one video, one short. And it just goes to show you, if you're creating, so I was working in this office today. This is my YouTube office, and we've got a trip in a week and a half. And so I'm just trying to organize the office up and get it set up, frankly, for the baseball season, right? And do some things with the backgrounds, and you'll see. But mostly just cleaning up my space. It's really been what I've been doing this weekend. So I was listening to a lot of YouTube streamers. Brian G. Johnson, one of the people that I really like. I put him in the Nick Nimmin, D. Nimmin, Sean Cannell, Benji Travis, Roberto Blake, just so many. If I keep going down the list, I'll feel bad. I'll leave some out. Point being, Brian G. Johnson is right up there. By the way, order Daryl Eves' book. Should be here in a couple of weeks. We'll definitely talk about that. Brian G. Johnson was going live. Brian G. Johnson has a couple 100,000 videos. Brian G. Johnson, a couple of years. I don't know Brian G. Johnson. I consider myself a fan. Certainly someone who learned from him. He doesn't know me. I just go in his show, watch his videos. Let's be real. And I see him often on like Nick Nimmin's video or live streams, stuff like that. He's one of those people who's in the, I almost said Disney, in the YouTube growth niche or niche, depending on how you want to talk, here on YouTube. And I consume a lot of that content. Nick Nimmin's probably my favorite. Sean Cannell, Daryl Eves, Roberta Blake. Geez, again, I go down the list and I feel bad. I'm going to leave some out. So many great ones. Anyway, I was watching him today, and I gotta be honest, I felt pretty good about myself because he was using StreamYard for the first time, it seemed. He was having a little trouble with it. And this guy knows more than me. He's forgotten more about how to grow on YouTube than I know. And he's having trouble with that. And I'm not happy that he's having trouble. I'm just, it made me feel grateful that I do know what I know. And I do have the systems I have and the opportunities I have. And he's a bright guy. He's a brilliant guy. So please don't hear me saying he's not. But boy, we all have some advantages. We all have some disadvantages, don't we? And he's already at hundreds of thousands of subscribers, brand deals. And he said on there, I'm hoping anybody knows StreamYard. And, my point is we all are where we are. Just keep creating. And Sherry, almost to 7,000 friends now. I mean, there it is. There it is. What I was going to say, what else is there to say? Yes, Noel, exactly. Congrats to Sherry. I think that, so my point on talking about the Brian G. Johnson thing is he had some people in his chat and they were asking some questions, and some are really great questions. Some, my humble opinion, were stupid questions. And, my old football coach, Coach Broach, love you, Coach Broach. He liked something on my Facebook the other day and I got excited. That's how much I love my old high school football coach. But anyway, he used to have a sign above his office. It said, "There's no dumb question," something like that. And I remember thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. But I've worked with the public long enough to know, no, there's a lot of dumb questions. And sorry, Coach. And there was somebody in this chat that simply asked him this. I've been shadow banned by YouTube. How do I not be shadow banned? And what that person was saying, I'm assuming, I don't really know. He was saying is YouTube doesn't like me. The algorithm doesn't like me. And they're purposely throttling back my content. And Brian G. Johnson handled it pretty well. The way I would say it is, you're never going to succeed, person who thinks that, because you're making it up. You're making excuses. YouTube wants you to succeed. YouTube wins when you win. And so this person asked the dumb question, and I see it all the time on Nick Nimmin's streams on Saturday morning and all those things. There's people who just believe that it must be something else. It must not be then. I hear the questions all the time in like Nick Nimmin's stream. I'm doing everything right. Why won't I? Why am I not growing? Well, you're not doing everything right. YouTube is fully fair. What do I have? I don't know what I have. Whatever, almost 350,000 views and less than 5,000 subscribers. Now I can either be really excited about that. Hey, I earned those, or I can go, oh, how come I'm only at that number? They're both, the truth is the truth. And I fully earned them by people hitting the button and sitting and watching them. Watch time is what you should care about most anyway. Watch time is fully fair. That's why when those people are like, hey, let's get them over the hump, let's, don't click my video and hit like and then not watch it, because you're hurting the algorithm. The algorithm sees if 20 people show up and they only watch 5 seconds of it, they're not going to share it out anymore, right? So just consume it if you enjoy it. Don't watch something of mine that you don't like. Pretty please. I need to figure out how to get in Clubhouse. Sherry, are you iPhone or are you anything else? Droid. It's only for iPhone right now. If you're iPhone, I can help you get in there. I actually got a note today. Wasn't sure if I'd mentioned this in the show, but now I am. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram because I put on there that I'm on Clubhouse, that they're selling Clubhouse invites. How dumb is that? Sherry, do you just need an invite, or have you tried? Have you attempted to download it and they said you have to wait? Let me know, Sherry. You can direct message me if you want. If you need an invite, I can hook you up. You already have an iPhone. Hey, Blue Nose, I was thinking about you today, buddy. Blue Nose, I hope you're doing well. Love you. I hope you're having a great day. Hope all is well. Sherry, yeah, just send me a note if you're interested. No, there's nothing on Android yet, but it's coming. So I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I'm excited to see people in the chat and stuff, though. Clubhouse. Let's talk about Clubhouse. So this idiot on Instagram sent me a note. Hey, do you want to buy? We're selling Clubhouse invites. What? I've got like 4 of them or 5 of them or 7 of them or something. If you want one. Oh, you haven't tried? Well, if you haven't tried, yeah, you just got to try. That's how you do it. You try. Download Clubhouse app. And I don't know if it's open to everybody or what. I know they open it up to a lot of people. On Sundays, they have what they call their kind of the State of the Union. What do they call it? Their open house thing, whatever, where the two of the co-creators and somebody who works for them, I don't know, maybe then they're marketing, two young ladies, I think, talk about the week that was and all the updates they did on Clubhouse. They opened up for more clubs. I have a club now on there. Good Morning Disney. It's my club on Clubhouse. They're going to open it up to more and more people. Yeah, my mind is spinning tonight. It is. I didn't even have any coffee. Still trying to get my stream apps to work right. What do you mean by that, Dave? What stream apps are you using? If you have questions, we usually do questions at the end, but just put question in caps or at me or both. That way I see it. Okay, so let's get to it. We can talk about Clubhouse, and I guess we'll just continue the Clubhouse talk, and then I'll talk about how to optimize your live streams, and at least what I did this week and how I had success. And it's really just 2 things, but let's stick on Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is an all audio app. If you're unaware of what it is, it's the hot thing. I did a blog about it. I put my blog on my LinkedIn, on Medium, and on Substack. If you're interested in, and it's also on my website, www.dolewhip.com. I'm on my blog. You can read what I think about Clubhouse. I think it's unbelievably awesome. I love it. I think the growth on there has been exponential and crazy. I got on there in January. I think it started in like March of last year. I got on there in January. I wouldn't swear that it started in March, but I feel like that's right. And it had already grown pretty strong before I even got there. But since I've got there, it has exploded. And again, it's not even on the Android app yet, but it will be soon. They're bringing monetization to the app. That's the biggest thing for me, in my opinion. They talked about brand deals and opportunities and can mods get paid and all this. They really, really seem to believe, at least what they're saying so far, is they seem to believe that having revenue go to the bigger and the more successful creators will bring more people to their app. It's really phenomenal. Here's my one caveat: if you haven't been on there yet, be careful. It's pretty addicting. It's addicting like no other. Like I'm a social media guy. I love social media. I don't think I have an addictive personality. I know for a fact I do not. It's easy to sit on there for 4 hours and go, wow, man, where did the time go? So you really need to schedule your time and be ready to get off. Some of the moderators and some of the people who run rooms have a hard, when I've done shows, I said it'd be whatever, half hour, an hour, and it's gone over almost every time. So some of them will even put in the title, hard break it, whatever time they're done, because it's very addicting. Earth Central says there's a new social media app called Silority. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, which is US only access at the moment. To sum it up, it's a conservative Facebook. So jumping on it early to advertise my channel. Cool, Earth Central. There's a couple like that. When Parler went down, and I hear it's back up. There's a Facebook like social media. I'm not thinking in the name of it. I've gotten a few invites from people. Hey, Detroit Dizzy Duo in the house. What's going on, my man? Really appreciate you being a member of the channel. And Space Mountain Dave Cantrell says, tried using StreamYard. Couldn't get it to work, so now I'm using Camerify. Yeah, I'm sure I can help you with that, Dave. I don't know. I have any idea what Camerify is, but StreamYard's been real good to me. I'm happy to help you with it. Yeah, you have to be invited, but I don't know that so when people sign up and they get on the wait list, if they're in my contact list, they'll pop up and they'll say, do you want me to invite you? So if you're waiting to get invited, but you didn't tell anybody you want to be invited, you're never going to be invited. It's like you can't get invited to go to the dance if you're at home. You got to be at the dance to be asked to dance. It's a pretty good analogy, actually. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, or Central. I'd have to look. I get a lot of that. I'm definitely not looking for more, but I'll hit on some, like I'm not on TikTok. It is what it is. I can't be everywhere, right? Whatever minute I'm spending somewhere, every choice you make in spending time is a choice to not do something else. And I'm not going to try to be on everything. I don't have FOMO. I'm not worried about missing out. But I had some creators who I'm a big fan of really, really rave about Clubhouse, and I checked it out and I'm really glad I did. Jeff, could you help me with the StreamYard someday? Yeah, I'd be happy to. Lady Disaster, I'd be happy to. Heck, maybe we'll do it next Sunday. Oh, no, we know. Which reminds me, next Sunday we will not have a show. If you were on my earlier show today, you already know, but I'll announce it here. I will be on the road next Sunday. Got our good friend of ours is coming and staying with our animals, so that's nice. We took care of that today. I guess Paula already took care of it, but we're going to not be here. Somebody else will be here, but she's not going to live stream. So we won't have a live Creator Talk show next Sunday. But yeah, we can talk about StreamYard sometime. I do need to say, you know what, guys, let me send an invite to Lynn just in case she shows up. Hate to make you guys wait through that, but I didn't do it before and I should really do it now because the co-host of the show deserves an invite to the show, wouldn't you say? The Lynn. What the heck? And then we'll talk about, there it is, main topic of the night, which is trying to get replay views on live stream. Okay, so there we go. All done. So this week we hit, where did I do with them? I got rid of my guests. Dr. Seuss took over from Mr. Potato Head and the world was stupid and crazy. And so, it is what it is. Mr. Potato Head did what he did. Dr. Seuss did what he did. And we were all doing what we did. I chose to read the Dr. Seuss, one of the 6 Dr. Seuss books that was banned. Now, partially the replay has done well because, and I'll define what's done well here in a minute, because it's good and it's topical. You've got to have a searchable title. So my 2 cents, number 1 is have a searchable title. So what do? You use TubeBuddy. By the way, not sponsored, kind of sponsored, can be sponsored. My affiliate link for TubeBuddy is www.tubebuddy.com/DoleWhip. You can get a free download of TubeBuddy right there. You sign up and you get it free. You get it free, and it's awesome. If you want one of the higher tiers to get even more functionality, you pay, and they will give me a nice chunk of that if you use my affiliate link. Okay, what you do is you use TubeBuddy and their Keyword Explorer to find keywords to put in the title. Then you use the SEO Studio to make sure you optimize that title. All of that to say, make sure it's a searchable title. I love TubeBuddy, Dave. I do. It's if you're not using TubeBuddy, you're really not serious. And it's okay. You don't have to be serious on YouTube. And there's others out there. I hear vidIQ is great. I used vidIQ for a while, but I love TubeBuddy. I love the people at TubeBuddy who have gotten to know a little bit, and I love the product. I'm not saying the other ones aren't good too, but I love TubeBuddy, and that's where I'm going to stick with them. They've been really good to me, and I love the product. But this show is about growing on YouTube, and I often hear, oh yeah, well, if you're not even downloading the free version, you're not really trying. Please use my link, tubebuddy.com/DoleWhip. But hey, you're sick of my face. You don't really like me. I don't know why you're here. But if that's the case, just download it. You don't need my link. It's still free. If you upgrade, you get extra. You never heard of it? Lady Disaster. If you want to grow on YouTube, you definitely want to download it. Please use my link, TubeBuddy.com/DoleWhip to get the free download, and then they will pay me if you upgrade. You don't have to upgrade, although if you're serious about YouTube, you will. Can you not trying to make anybody feel like they're supposed to? You will. It's just good stuff. But anyway, to optimize the title to make it searchable. So look at a lot of you, if you showed up in green, you got the notification, you're on my show regularly, you came because you knew I was live or you saw the notification. That's great. And I appreciate it and I love it. But if you're doing YouTube, you need to serve and respond to and have regular people coming in. But to grow, you need to find new people, right? I can't, what do I have? 4,000 and something subscribers. If I only got those 4,000 coming in now and then, I'll never grow. You got it. YouTube is a big place. You got to go get more people. How do you do that? The YouTube algorithm, which is the best in the world for this. It's about search. So having searchable titles. So you don't want to have, like, that's why I call This Week in Batesball. It's a horrible name for my show. It's a horrible name. You know why? Nobody's searching Batesball. It's my name. What I'll do is I'm calling it that just to brand it, but I'll never have that be the title. Like, for instance, We Have Spoken is my Saturday morning show with my kiddo. Star Wars, We Have Spoken. But we'll talk about Luke Skywalker rumors today on We Have Spoken, or on Good Morning Disney. Nobody's searching for Good Morning Disney. Triple P announced what's going on. Triple P, what's up? I came for green eggs and ham. Sam, I am. I don't know where they went. I moved them, I think. I think they're in the other room. I could read some more. Sam, I am. That's all I got. Anyway, so you've got to have searchable titles. Batesball? No. So when you see those titles, hey, this is what I did today. Let's go have a night. It's not searchable. So for Good Morning Disney, it's a live stream, and obviously you get your regular people and they come in, you stay at a regular time, you have a consistent Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, or every Friday schedule, or 5 days a week, or once a month, or whatever it is. So your people get used to knowing when you go live. Hopefully, you know this show is every Sunday night, right? But then to get those other people, you have a good title. So like I wouldn't say, so there's Triple P, he's my friend. I wouldn't say Triple P and Jeff chat, because nobody's going to search Triple P or Jet. Well, maybe they'll search Triple P, but nobody's going to search those terms. If we said Nomad Lounge Secrets with Triple P and Dole Whip Dad, Nomad Lounge people are going to be searching. Nomad Lounge Secrets people are going to be searching. If you don't know what Nomad Lounge is, what's wrong with you people? Come on. It's a great lounge that I want to go be at here right now. So anyway, my point is you have to have a searchable title. Then secondarily, and using TubeBuddy is the way to go for that. Hashtag love TubeBuddy in the comments if you love TubeBuddy. Again, if you aren't using TubeBuddy yet and you do want to grow on YouTube, please www.tubebuddy.com/DoleWhip, free download. Secondarily, and I know I'm way behind in chat, I'll get caught up in chat. Use the chapters. I'm brand new to chapters, but it's so easy. So like this show, what I should be writing down what I'm talking about in each moment. So originally I thought I would be talking about live stream optimization for replay. And then I thought I would be talking about Clubhouse. And then my point is, what am I at? Let's see, it is 2:54. So I'm probably at 24 minutes in. So at 24 minutes in, I can say, Jeff started talking about creating chapters for your live stream. And it's the easiest thing in the world. It's super simple. So I'll go back later. I'll zip through and I'll see at what time for my show did I change the subject. So for instance, there it is, 23:30. So at 23:36, Jeff talks about Triple P. I'm not going to put that as a chapter, but I could. And then you can go straight to that. So for instance, in the Dr. Seuss show, one of my comments was, how come this guy talks for 19 minutes before he even reads the book? Because it's an hour show and the book is 19 pages, lady. I can get there without an hour. So I put on in the chapter on minute 24, I'm making this up, whatever it was, I start the reading. On minute 28, again, I'm making this up, it's whenever it was, is the offensive picture or the offensive picture. Point being, you put chapters in there. So like, for instance, maybe on this show, you have no interest in Clubhouse app at all. You checked it out. It sucks. You hate it. You don't want to be on there. So you're not interested in that. Maybe you just want to jump to how to use chapters in your live streams to get more replay views. Make sense? How do you set up chapters? It's the easiest thing in the world. You just put the time during your show that you talk about whatever and you name it. So the key is you put it in to your description and you have to start with 0.00. So 0.00 is welcome good morning, hello, whatever you want to say. And then at 1 minute and 45 seconds, and then you put what you talked about. And then at 3 minutes, you put what you talked about. And then you have to decide how many you want. I wouldn't suggest putting 1 million in there. If you got a 4-minute video, it's probably not a smart idea to put a bunch of chapters in there. But if you got a 3-hour live stream, for instance, maybe we're doing NFL watch party, right? It's me and Pete and Kelly. We're talking about NFL watch party. And maybe I tell the world why the Pittsburgh Steelers suck. And I do that at the 1 hour and 45-minute section. You can say Dole Whip Dad goes on a rampage against the Steelers right there. Maybe you don't want to watch 3 hours, but maybe you will go and watch Jeff talk about how the Steelers suck, because they do. Right? Makes sense? Does that make sense? Does anybody already use chapters in their live streams to work to get replay views? I had 190. I'm not bragging. I'm not depressed. A number is a number. Don't get hung up on it. I had 191, I think, live watches for the hour show on the Dr. Seuss. And I think I'm at like 350 now. I wouldn't swear to that. So about double. 10% is pretty good. 20% is great. For me, I'm talking about my channel. Your numbers will be different. You should just judge you versus you. Don't judge you versus me. Don't judge you versus Anna. Hello, Anna, or Noel, or Blue Nose, or Hitchhiking Bones. Hey, Hitchhiking Bones. Don't get caught up in my numbers versus their numbers. Like those questions that people ask, well, what's a good click-through rate, or what's a good retention number, or how many subs should I have after I've been, creating videos for a year? It really is important to just, how do I say this? Scoreboard against yourself, right? Like if you're doing sit-ups, do 10 today, do 15 tomorrow. That's 50% better. If you do 10 today and in a week you only do 8, you're going the wrong way. Stop comparing yourself to other creators. Compare yourself to you a week ago, a month ago. I like 30 days and 90 days. I really do. I don't like 7 days because there's too much variable in there. I like to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin's very volatile. Very volatile. I have 2 different accounts for Bitcoin. I put for long-term holding. That's why I got laser eyes. And I've got this pile of money that started off as $70 or $75, excuse me. And I sell, I buy at 49,000. I sell at 51. I buy at 49. I sell at 51. And I just rinse and repeat. And I'm doing that for fun, really, because I want to do a future video on it, frankly. But the other stuff is I'm holding. It's the same thing. You got to compare it to where you're at. Okay. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. Way behind in chat. I'm going to try to get caught up in chat right now. Again, if you have a question, put question all in caps and or at me, at Dole Whip Dad, so I can see it. I feel like I've been ignoring chat for some time now. I apologize for that. So let me get caught up real fast. I think Earth Central asked me something about a social media thing. That's where I left off. Never heard of TubeBuddy, says Later Disaster. Okay, so I think I saw that. Yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Again, it's not the only one out there. I think it's the best one out there. Not to say that there's not other good ones out there, but TubeBuddy for me loves their creators, has been great to me personally, and I think the product's amazing. So check it out. BDF in the house. What's going on, BDF? I came for green eggs and ham, says my bud, my Lego buddy. I stepped on a no. This is true story. I stepped on a Lego Thursday, and I thought of you. Is that weird? That's issue think I'm having on my title. Oh, that's the issue. So Dave, I'm not looking at your channel right now, but it's really important to not think about yourself when you're doing the titles. You should probably do the title before you do the video. And I highly, highly, highly recommend TubeBuddy's Keyword Explorer for that. I mean, it's the only thing you need, in my opinion. I see friends of mine create, and they're clearly creating for themselves. You know, I'm thinking of somebody right now. I'm not going to say his name, but it's clearly the title of everything he makes is not thinking about people out there. He's not trying to be searchable. He's just, and that's fine. It can be a hobby. There's nothing wrong with it being a hobby, but you're not going to grow. Or you're only going to grow if you get lucky. And don't get me wrong, you can get lucky, but I don't think luck is my favorite strategy. Everybody's saying hi to Triple B. Everybody's saying hi to Noel. Earth Central says, that is why when I stream winter storms in my area, I title it whatever name the Weather Channel names. That's so smart. Yeah, exactly. So my Good Morning Disney show, Monday through Friday, Good Morning Disney, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15 other places, depending on where you live. So I was just looking at titles for tomorrow. There's a new peanut butter chocolate, very Instagrammable drink. that I might post. There's so much stuff going on right now. Disney may open Disneyland could be able to open as early as April 1st. All kinds of stuff. But my point is, I'll look at titles that other people are using. I'll usually find something that I find 3 or 4 places, and I'll take one of their titles and I'll make it my own. But what I do is I take those words, I put it in the Keyword Explorer, and then I optimize it. It'll tell you right there how it's going to do. Some of the article titles are great, but they're always not as optimized as Keyword Explorer is. I'm kind of amazed they don't use the tool. So that makes sense. I feel like I'm talking in a run-on sentence there. I hope I didn't. Yeah, everybody's saying hi to Chris. That's Blue Nose. Hope you're feeling better, but I was happy to see your face in this chat today, buddy. Breaking your streams into sections help people on the team replay. Absolutely. Hitchhiking Bones. Exactamundo. Chris is LOLing at me. Great to see. Oh, Chris, man, we had 2 were flying. Sorry, just talking to Chris now. 2 were flying. NAS Fort Worth is right by my house. 2 were flying just over our head, and there was one was close, and it banked, and then the other one banked. It was freaking awesome. That was yesterday morning. It was so cool. I love living here. Happily ever Yaddy in the house. What's going on? That's fun to say too. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Shelly Star Walker's in the house. Can I contact you? But yeah, you can, dude. When this show's over, Dave, I'll be done between 10:30 and 11 tonight. I'm a little tired. I'll go to bed in a little bit, but yeah, right after the show's over, be happy to. Destination Timeshare, congrats, you hit 1K today. So there you go. So look at Destination Timeshare. I don't know if you're using TubeBuddy. I hope you are. Whether you are or you aren't, you should go get their free app, and they'll give you. I think vidIQ does this too, but I like TubeBuddy. Go on there and they'll give you a I don't know what to call it, a social media template to put out there that you hit 1,000 subscribers. You should do it. Success is awesome. Celebrating each success is important. And so put out there and guys, give Destination Timeshare some love. Congrats on that. I just think you should celebrate every step, and congratulations. I need to use TubeBuddy. I just got to learn how to use it. Happily ever Yeti for anyone else. Look at, if you use my link, I'll see it. It shows me. I can see who used my link. If you use my link to sign up, I'll sit down with you on Zoom for a half hour for free. I'm not going to do that for everybody because my life, I don't have all that time. But if you use my link, it's the least I can do, right? I'm not saying I'm an expert at it. I'm not an expert at it, but I'm really good at finding out the answer because, Google. So Yaddy, there you go. That goes to you and anybody else. Rising Moons. Yes. Disneyland opening on April 1st with what that day is. I wouldn't trust it. That's what I said. I put on my Instagram. If this is an April Fool's joke, Gavin Newsom better stick his head in the sand. They're already going to tar and feather that guy out there. I wouldn't do it. Sorry, I have to go. No problem, man. I hope you have a good night. OMG, that's amazing. Yeah, it is. Congrats. I've been using TubeBuddy for over a year. Signed up for Pro last fall. Nice. We love TubeBuddy. Nice. Says here for a moment. Jeff, I used your link. Thank you. Did recently? I did. Maybe you hit it today. If you've done it since the show, awesome. Thank you. If you did it before, I'm unaware of it. But thank you. I'll check when we're done, obviously. Okay, I think I'm caught up in chat. I didn't see any questions. So we've talked about 2 things. Okay, let me get to them again. I can't believe we're already 35 minutes into the show. Clubhouse app about to go monetization. It is not too late. It is not too late. Like Bitcoin, it is not too late. There's plenty. You're still in early, still in very early. If you haven't bought Bitcoin yet, go buy Bitcoin. I can help you with that too. But it is not too early to start a YouTube channel. It is not too early to you used it just now. Sorry, my mind is going everywhere as I'm reading the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So there you go. You want to sit down for 30 minutes? We can do a Zoom. I can walk you through it. I lost my train of thought. What was I telling you? Sorry, I got excited. Somebody used my link. I got excited. What am I saying? It's not too early for what? I don't even know what it was anymore. Oh, for Clubhouse. Get on Clubhouse and start growing. I've got a yes. She wasn't ready yet, and I have somebody who's a Clubhouse experienced creator who's blowing up on Instagram because of her experience on Clubhouse, and she's going to come on the show sometime in April. Why April? Because I already had planned for this week. I'm leaving next week, and I got a plan for the first week I'm back. So sometime in April, we'll bring her on. She's real nice. I don't know her personally, but I met her through the Clubhouse app, and she's used Clubhouse over the last month and a half or 2 to grow her Instagram by thousands. So yeah, you'll want to check that out. Pearl Manhattan says, I hit 350 subs. Yes. And with titles, I find you should say exactly what the video is about. Say what the video is about and get to it in the first 3 minutes. Actually, ignore that. Say what the video is about and get to it in the first 20 seconds. Jeff, great to see you. Nice to see you, B Monster Lab. What's going on? Welcome back. I haven't seen anything Disney on Clubhouse. Disney blog. I was on an amazing conversation on Clubhouse today. It was Disney. Nope. It was Theme Park Insiders. There was some from Norway. There was a bunch from Orlando. There was some from California. There was multiple current and former cast members, but there was Imagineers, current and former. There was Universal Studios. There was a creator that was, hey, Dance Electric JC. There was I don't know what her title was. Somebody who was involved in the Harry Potter stuff. There is so much. The thing with Clubhouse is it's experts. It's not just, hey, I'm glad you're here, but it's not just people like me. I hope I'm providing value. But the Clubhouse, it's a whole nother level. Now, don't be kidding yourself. You can get in a deep, dark hole of nothingness. It's silly to take advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. So you got to be careful with that. But Clubhouse, it's easy to verify who it is. Guys, I don't watch Mr. Beast's channel, but I happen to deeply understand that he's a genius. And I've probably sat in on 6 hours worth of just him talking. Once there was less than 40 people in there. It was the first time he was ever on there, and I happened to jump in there, but that might have been day 2. Doesn't matter. My point is, you get so much unbelievable content and intimate ability to ask questions. It's amazing. So anyway, Disney blog, there's a lot of Disney on there. There wasn't a lot a couple weeks ago. You can go on and search Disney, search it in clubs. Mine'll pop up. I just started a club recently. You can join my Good Morning Disney Club. Let's see where else. I've already applied for Disney Clubhouse. I have already applied for a Disney Clubhouse. What does that mean, Disney blog? Did you apply to be on Clubhouse? If you need it, I can help you with that. Disney blog, are you trying to get on Clubhouse? Do you have an iPhone? Because it's not Droid yet. Yeah, everybody's saying congrats to Pearl. I feel like we're bouncing all around over there. So, okay, to reiterate, I feel like we're coming to the end of the show. I feel like we're bouncing around. I'm going to do a little bit of Disney news. Okay, I thought you did, Disney blog. Thank you. I was so confused. I mean, sometimes I get people's names confused, but I thought you were already on there. Okay, good. I'm gonna let my brain go from there. Clubhouse app monetization coming soon. If you haven't started on there yet, if you're on an iPhone, you need to get on there. If you're not on iPhone, sign up anyway, and they will let you know when you can get in there. I have the free TubeBuddy downloaded. Can I pay to upgrade with your link? If you downloaded it already, whoever you downloaded it with, that's who you get. Whoever you downloaded it with. If it wasn't me, no. But thank you for asking. Very nice of you. Okay. Chapters and titles are important. If you want to grow on YouTube with live streams, I highly recommend. So let me back up. I look at it like this, and I don't know if the world would agree or not, but this is how I look at it. Videos are fishing for new people. At least you can. Live streams are for the people who already know you. With a good title, with the ability to tag a little bit, with a good title, and with a lengthy live stream, you can go get people. So like the football streams, 3 hours. That's going to give people time to find it. But I go for 45 minutes in the morning. I go for an hour at night. I'm not saying you can't find people, but it's less likely. It takes on average 19 minutes for the people who are subscribed with notifications. Hey, Wishing Mouse, what's going on? To get in here. So when you watch any live stream, if you go to your analytics, the line usually goes up until it gets to about 19 minutes, and then it's pretty stagnant. It'll go up, down, up, down, up, down. Like I got 22 in here now. It's probably like 50 people. I'm not looking at analytics right now. I'm just guessing. But seeing that there's 22 here live, there's probably been about 50 in here so far, and it's 23 now. So it's probably going to go like this until I say, okay, guys, we're going to be at the end, and then I'll say goodbye to people and we'll start going down. Point is, it takes 19 minutes to get to the apex in general, not always, okay? So the longer a live stream goes, the more it's going to be searchable if it's got good titles. So for instance, if I've got my Sunday night baseball game going and it's Dodgers versus Padres, I'm going to put Dodgers and Padres in the title. And I'm going to go get some Dodger fans and Padre fans to come in. If I do that for 20 minutes, I'm not going to get anybody. If I go for 3 hours, I'm going to get a lot more people. Now, if it's watching a game, no one's going to watch the replay. So I'm going to put live watch party on there. And then when I'm done, I will change the title and I will put chapters, and I'll use the thing that we talked about the most. Hey, Trevor Bauer throwing with one eye open. Did you see that, by the way? I'm not on my baseball stream anymore. Trevor Bauer, Dodger free agent pitcher, pitching against the Padres yesterday, closed one eye, struck out the side, I think, actually. Pretty darn cool. Anyway, makes sense? So, live stream, team replay. To get team replay, couple things. Put chapters, have titles that are searchable. Using TubeBuddy and the Keyword Explorer is my hugely, please do it that way. And last but not least, oh, hold on. I was so lost right now with this TubeBuddy, but it's all good because I'm always confused. I'll help you with it, I promise. Send me a message at dolewhipdad@gmail.com or through Instagram where we've already been talking. Be happy to help you. And we can set up a Zoom. I can't do it tonight. We can set up a Zoom if you need help, especially if you use my link. Okay. And last but not least, change the title. So if you've got something that's really topical that you talked about in your live stream, change the title to that, something about that, message that, mention that, and then send those people to that through the chapters. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Thank you for the good info. You're very welcome, Dance. Very, very welcome. I don't want anybody to be confused, and that's why I'm having trouble staying on one topic, because I want to support the questions that are being asked. So, guys, now's the time. Let's just do it. We got like 19 more minutes. I'll probably go about that question in caps at DoleWhipDad to get my attention. I'm going to try really hard to fix it. I had some things to say, but I want to fix what's going on in chat. Clearly, there's some people who are confused. Let me go back. No, I have a count. Wishing mouse. Everybody say hi to Wishing mouse. There you go. Chapters, titles, TubeBuddy, Clubhouse equals growth. There you go, Hitchhiking Bones. There you go. Thank you for the good. You're very welcome. I feel like I've been confusing. From what I'm doing in reading chat, it's throwing me off because I feel like I'm getting a lot of, oops, I'm confused in chat. I'm so lost right now with this TubeBuddy. I don't want you to be lost. I want this to be helpful. Yes, being the same as the time step. Yes. So Shelly, exactly. So if you have a live stream that goes for an hour, say, you've got it the first time, it's got to be a list. So just look in, go to my Dr. Seuss live stream and you'll see it. You'll start to see them in all of them. It's so easy. I should go back to all my videos and do it. I probably won't, but here's what you do. So for this stream, let's do this stream. I will go back and I'll start at 00, welcome everybody. Cause you've got to start at 0.0.00. It's got to start there and you say whatever you want. I'll say welcome or the beginning of the show or whatever. And then if it's an hour show, I'll probably cut it in 12 minutes. So I'll look for something at 12 minutes, 24. And then I go into the video and I find the exact time so they don't have to guess. Make sense? So again, back to the Dr. Seuss story. The first 10 or 15 minutes I'm talking, I'm getting everybody hopefully excited. I'm going to read Dr. Seuss. I'm being silly, all the things, right? I don't start reading the book. If it was a video, I'd start reading the book instantly, right? Because why would they stay? But the live stream, I'm trying to let people come in, doing all that. I want to give value, and I don't want to be disrespectful to people come in early, but I also can't ignore the 19 minutes in before you get, where you're going to be. So about 19 minutes in, that's where you're going to be. Unless it's like a 3-hour stream and it can grow, and I don't give my streams long enough to grow. Usually an hour's long for me. 45 minutes is usually what I do in the morning. Make sense? I hope I answered that right, Shelly. And then, just put a timestamp for each little thing. Yeah, there you go. Jeff, your mind is more twisted than a tornado night. You okay? I'm tired. I'm not going to lie. When I'm done here, I'm going to check my emails because I not always, but I usually get some emails and some Instagram messages about this, and I'll probably spend a half hour, and then I'm going to go crash. I'm tired. I couldn't figure out TubeBuddy either. Oh, I'll help you. Did we talk about it? Do you recommend paying for that? I do happily every Yaddy, but here's the thing. Don't upgrade until you need to. So there is so much within the free version of TubeBuddy. It's silly to pay for the upgrade until you go, oh, I really need that. So, and you'll know, like, there's not a lot to master. It depends on, like, if you spend an hour a day learning something new, you'll be up to speed very quickly. But most people don't do that. Let's be real. Most people, and I agree with this way of going about it. As a matter of fact, you just learn it when you need it, right? So if you just learn it when you need it, you'll get to it when you need it. And until the TubeBuddy free tool doesn't allow for it, why pay for it? Does that make sense? I'm not going to pay for it until I need it. The answer to the question, though, is yes. It's absolutely worth it. I have the highest tier on 2 of my channels. I can't imagine not having it anymore. But that doesn't mean I think you should upgrade until you need it. Does that make sense, Yaddy? And again, please, it sounds like you've already downloaded it, so you can't use mine. But obviously, when you use the referral link and you pay for it, they give us a nice chunk. So that's pretty nice. Are you going to do any live streams from Disney World this summer? I don't know, B-Monster. I'm going to be at Disney World in a week and a half or so. We'll see. My wife usually tries to talk me into it. We'll see. I'm not saying I would never be a live streamer. If I went there, if I lived there, I probably would be a live streamer. There's a lot of good live streamers. And for me to just show up 4, 5, 10, 20 times a year even doesn't seem like the way I would like to go. I might, if I do, it'll be short ones. It'll be 4 minutes here, 6 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I'm not going to go live for 4 hours, 6 hours. I would if I lived there. I would absolutely do that. Does that make sense? Since it's okay, I'll check it out here. You can download TubeBuddy for your channel and then learn all the features as you go. It charts channel data, suggests searchable titles for your videos. It's great. Yeah, see, there you go. I love it. I really do. I downloaded the free version, but I didn't use it. So I downloaded it early in my channel growth, but I didn't let I was learning a lot of stuff. It would have got me where I wanted to be faster. So I wish I would have spent more time in it. But, when you're starting, there's so much to learn. Like there's so much to learn. There's always so much to learn. But that's one of the things that I love about YouTube too, whether it's TubeBuddy or just YouTube. I mean, I was in the not the creator studio, is it the creator studio? The YouTube's Creator Academy. There's so much good stuff. I watched probably 7 videos in their Creator Academy. I probably do that once a month or once every 2 months and just get caught up. Such good stuff. Such good stuff. Watched a girl who does her makeup while she's talking about real crime. I wouldn't watch it, but it was fascinating stuff on how she grows. I think I used your link to check. Oh, there you go. Good. Yeah, they can check that. I can't check that, but they could. It shows me who signs up. So Hitchhiking Bones will see it's you if you signed up for them. I streamed at the parks for the first time 2 weeks ago. It was really fun. Nice. Very, very cool. You got that right, Jeff. So much to learn. Yeah. And that's honestly, Dave, that's one of the things I love about it. I like to learn, and there's so much out there to learn. And YouTube, come on. We live in the best time in the world, in the best country in the world, with the best tool in the world. And I mean, YouTube. There's nothing we can't learn. And I think that's amazing. If you move to Disney, Jeff, your brain wouldn't freeze from this. Oh, man. I would love to move there. Paula, my wife, does not like humidity. I don't see it happening in our current life, but we'll see. You never know. I used your link about a year ago. Yeah, I remember you did, Hitchhiking Bones. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing that. Yeah, so there you go. So if they've upgraded, I'm getting a chunk of that. I get a check every month from them. It's not huge. It's under $20, but it'll grow, right? I can tell you Roberto Blake gets what some people would consider full-time income just from his TubeBuddy program. So they pay 30%, 40%, and 50%. I don't know if they'll do that in perpetuity forever, but Roberto Blake's certainly at the highest tier. So when you use Roberto Blake's link, he's getting half of that. That's very, very generous of TubeBuddy. Very generous. And I'm friends with, and some of you know him, Rob Velocibus. He is the affiliate maestro over at TubeBuddy. I don't think that's his actual title, but you're welcome, Rob. That's a pretty good title. I think that's it, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns? Now's the time. I'm going to talk about my next upcoming shows while we wait 2 or 3 minutes to see if any questions come up, and then we'll say goodnight. I love her Murder Makeup Mondays. Yeah, I can't think of her name, but she was really funny. It's crazy how she goes in depth about those murders. It was weird. Yeah, she was on the Creator Academy video about a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week. I watched it last night. Okay. Good morning, Disney's Monday through Friday, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15 other places, where I talk about the Disney news of the day, and me and my wife and one of my granddaughters talk about it. Starting tomorrow and Tuesday, we'll see if we do it forever. I don't know. We're gonna have a pre-show over on Clubhouse, 8:30 my time, 7:30 East or 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30 my time, other 30s other places, over on Clubhouse, audio only. I'm going to have a pre-show show just to try to grow it to see. if that goes. I love Clubhouse and I want to support it, and I want to grow over there too. Tuesday night, I do have a special guest, Richard from Bloom and Cheesa. Been trying to get him on for 3 or 4 weeks. Hasn't worked on my end. He's been available. Hasn't worked on my end, but hopefully he'll be on there Tuesday night. And that'll be fun. They go on, I think they go 4, 5, even 6 sometimes. DVC trips, think Disney cruises and others a year. And so he's got lots of experience. He's going to come on and talk about his favorite places to stay. And that'll be fun on Tuesday night. Friday night, Disney Pins Live hasn't happened yet. I've talked to in a while. I've talked to Kelly. We're probably going to turn it into Disney Collectibles show, but I just haven't had time to do it on Fridays. Life has gotten in the way. We'll see how that goes. The big one I want to talk about is this weekend, baseball, sports talk. We're talking baseball every Sunday night. Next week, though, is down. I'll be in Disney. Will I be going live at Disney? Maybe for short stuff, but I will get lots of content. It'll be lots of fun. If you're in Orlando in a week and a half, let me know. I'd love to. I will have a day where I put it out there publicly. I'll be with my family, so I'll be doing the family thing. But I will have something special for my members. I will put it out there earliest for members. I'd love to meet anybody who's out there. I think that's it. If you have questions about any of this, if you want to talk to me directly, you can text me. My text number's out there. You can message me on Instagram. I wouldn't say DM me on Twitter because I hardly ever check Twitter. You can also always check me on email, dolepdad@gmail.com. I am blogging, not a lot, but I'm using Medium. I'm using Substack, and I have www.dolewhipdad.com for you. Check it out anytime you want. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member, or you can go to www.buymeadolewhip.com. www.buymeadolewhip.com. Kind of fun, right? It takes you to my Buy Me a Taco page, and I think that's pretty fun. I didn't see any questions, comments, or concerns. I'm going to check one more time the chat, and then we're going to say goodnight. Thanks, Jeff. Good stuff. Thank you, Hitchhiking Bones. Too bad Clubhouse is on Android. It's coming soon, ladies. After, if you're interested and you don't have iPhone, get yourself in the queue, and I think you'll be the first to know. They're really trying to get it out quickly to non-iPhone. Chicago is considering using Wrigley Field as a vaccination center. Really, Dodger Stadium's been doing that too in LA, and a couple others too. I know New York is doing that too. Blue Nose, I'm not gonna lie, really glad to see you in the chat. Really made my day. Not just because I want you in my chat, but of course I do. Just because I hope that means you're feeling good. Thanks for being here, and thanks for using those emojis. Sarah J in the house, what's going on, man? I missed it. Sorry I was late. Oh well, everyone have a great week. Sarah, you're never late, but you are at the end of the show. But I love seeing your face and that icon in the chat. I think we're done, guys. 7 minutes to an hour. I'm going to cut it a little short. I will be checking my messages. dolewhipdad@gmail.com. DM me on Instagram. If you're on Clubhouse, I'm at Jeff Bates, not Dole Whip Dad. I wanted to be me. So I'm at Jeff Bates over there. Again, if you use my link, I think one person, if not 2 people, did tonight. I'll check it here in a minute. I'm happy to set up a 30-minute Zoom call with you, and if that's helpful. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Good Morning Disney tomorrow morning, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time. Clubhouse pre-show at 8:30. I think that's it, guys. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great night. Hopefully we'll have Lynn back here next week. I think we will. We'll see. Work comes first. Life comes first. Love you all. Have the best day ever. Do something awesome for somebody. Start off your week right. Find somebody that will never know what you did for them, that will never pay you back, and do something nice for them. And I guarantee your week goes better because of it. All right? That's it. Love you all. See you soon. Sorry if I was a little weird tonight. I'm a little tired. Bye for now. See ya.